Did you all know each other before you even started filming?
We didn't.
No, I fangirled over everyone.
We all fangirled for Carla.
Yes.
Our queen.
Mean.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
That's what happens when you've done it for a really long time.
I mean, I feel like Carla, you've been in everything, done everything, and I was like, oh,
Worked with
she's gonna,
everyone.
okay.
Yeah, you started on Troop Beverly Hills and you were 16 years old.
I was sick. It was a big deal for me, that job, because it was the first time I had a lead role. Thank you.
She's so good at
I should make note that you see that I'm taller than the other girls in that picture. And that is, yep, right there.
You were tall.
I'm 5'5". It's just that basically I was 16 but lied and said I was 14 to get the job.
Oh, did they ever find out?
Well, I was rewarded for lying, but it was great. It was an amazing experience. And I, again, will never be taller than my peers again.
And it started an amazing career, right?
Yes, it did.
Thank you.
Yes,
very
it did. And Melissa, you just recently got to revisit your Supergirl statue. What was that like?
I mean, yeah, it's here on the lot.
On the lot.
It's like feet from here.
Do you miss it?
You know what? I think I took it for granted. I wore it day in, day out, every day, and it was kind of annoying to get it on in the moment. But I do miss how empowered I felt when I wore it.
And you met your husband?
Yeah.
He was a superhero too.
He was a superhero. We met on in spandex.
Wow.
Flying.
Is that your fondest memory?
You know what? It was really silly. It did really feel silly when we were in spandex in the wires, like flying together. We would look at each other and laugh.
Yeah.
This is not real.
It's a very auspicious start, though.
Yeah,
I think.
Serendipitous.
If you can like someone in spandex every day, that's awesome.
It worked out. She had a whole husband out of it. That is awesome. And then you, Natasha, you got to see the billboard of your new show. That's your first time seeing that, huh?
Yes,
And
it
having
was
that
my
experience.
first time ever being on a billboard. So glad I got to do
That
it.
is major.
Oh yeah, my friends were like, we have to go see it. So, and we didn't know where they were because it was the first day. So we drove all the way to the west side, and my friend made a TikTok of it, and yeah, we got to experience that together. Oh, I FaceTimed my grandma. Yeah.
See, that's so special.
Yeah, she loved it. She's gonna hate that the whole world is seeing that video, but it was very special.
I love that there's so many billboards around the city because there's one that's like right across the street from my boy's school. And they're like,
precious.
Mommy, is that you? I was like, it is. They were like, why do you look like that? I was like, I was playing a character. It's a role. But yeah, it's very sweet. We literally pass it every day on the way to school.
I'm sure that's bragging rights at school.
I
for the
hope so.
babies.
I think their friends are probably like, who, what? But
Mom.
Coolest mom ever.
they
I
like
think
it.
Christina really worked for that poster. To be
Yeah,
on that billboard.
I made
You
some
just
calls.
negotiating.
Yeah, put it right in front of the school.
And congratulations, you're expecting baby number 3.
Yeah, so many kids. So many
my
kids.
goodness.
Thank you.
So are your other kids ready for a new sibling?
They're excited. I was like shocked because this is my third, and it was a surprise to all of us. But my oldest said, Mommy, I think it's gonna be great because I'm gonna be a lot more experienced. He was like, with my little brother, I was kind of experienced, but now I'm like a super big brother. And I'm like, you are.
That is so sweet.
So ready. And then he's like teaching his little brother to be excited because I think my 3-year-old could probably care less. But
Aw, I heard you, Melissa, you had a scene where you accidentally ate a special kind of chocolate. Can you tell us what kind of special kind of chocolate was that?
It's a chocolate bar of Lola's, and she eats the entire bar. And they're also in Vegas, which is maybe not the city that you want that to happen to you. I think that's one of the worst feelings in the entire world, to be under the influence of something that you really don't want to be feeling.
Yes.
I wore like a harness that the camera was connected to, and the camera was like right here. It was supposed to make it like really disorienting and make the audience feel how stoned Sadie is, essentially.
Wow, have any of you ever experienced that, getting a hold of a special piece of chocolate in any way?
I went to Amsterdam when I was, and this was, it was like that was the one place that was totally legal, marijuana. And I was like, I went with a friend, and we went into one of those coffee houses where they have the pieces of cake that have, in it, right?
Yeah.
And so they said, how much do you smoke? And they had this whole sort of variant. I was like, well, not that much. I don't know. They were like, just eat one bite of the cake.
One bite.
But if you know me, which you guys do, I can't not eat a whole piece of cake. So I was like, I'll be fine. It's chocolate cake. I don't know what they're talking about. I was so stoned in such a horrible way for 24 hours.
No!
It was the worst experience of my life. It was just, I will never forget it. And thank God I've gone back to Amsterdam and had a totally different experience. But at the time, I was like, the bikes are floating on the water, and the thing. It was just,
That's all you remember, the bikes is floating on the water.
It was awful.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.